5-yard line. Now they snap it here on a direct snap to Henry. Off to the races he goes.
The Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh Steelers engaged in a high-stakes, action-packed battle, showcasing moments of brilliance and resilience from both teams. The Ravens dominated the first half, racking up over 300 yards. Lamar Jackson's athleticism and Derrick Henry's relentless rushing spearheaded the offense, exploiting the Steelers' defense, which allowed a staggering 227 yards after contact. Ravens encouraged linebackers to approach middle of the field to receive the kick and the pass. In the second half, the Steelers mounted a valiant comeback attempt, led by Russell Wilson. Despite the pressure, Wilson's mobility and quick decision-making allowed him to extend plays, finding targets like George Pickens and Van Jefferson in critical moments. However, key sacks by Oweh and Van Noy stymied the Steelers' momentum. Pittsburgh's defense tightened, limiting the Ravens to around 100 yards in the second half, but their offensive struggles, including penalties and stalled drives, proved costly. Lamar Jackson, battling visible discomfort in his ribs, remained a focal point for the Ravens. His leadership and playmaking ability kept the offense steady. Tight end Mark Andrews was instrumental, executing plays like a modified tush push to secure crucial first downs. The Ravens leaned heavily on their run game, with Henry nearing 200 yards, and utilized 49 rushing attempts compared to just 22 passes. This ground-and-pound strategy wore down the Steelers and controlled the clock. Late in the game, the Steelers showed urgency, narrowing the gap and forcing the Ravens to stay sharp. However, the Ravens' defense, led by timely stops and turnovers, denied Pittsburgh's comeback. A critical fourth-down stand-in plus territory sealed the Steelers' fate, allowing the Ravens to shift focus to clock management. With playoff implications in the air, the Ravens looked ahead to their next challenge, possibly facing Buffalo or Kansas City. Despite missing key players like Zay Flowers, their depth and adaptability shone. Derrick Henry's dominant performance and Lamar Jackson's poise under pressure positioned Baltimore as a serious contender for the Super Bowl. In the end, the Steelers demonstrated grit, rallying from a 21-point deficit and making the game competitive. However, the Ravens' balance of explosive offense and sturdy defense proved insurmountable, solidifying their status as one of the league's elite teams.